we've improved since round one. I'm not going to take into consideration last year. That'd be unfair. It'd be unfair to Brett Ratton. It'd be unfair to the football club. It's what we've done since last year. And if I look at round 1, 2, and perhaps even into maybe 3 or 4, the game plan I come across with, which I thought was and should have been implemented, has been modified. Because that game plan that was introduced to Collingwood's so-called press in 2010, don't think for one moment that I woke up in January in 2010 and thought, this is the way we're going to play. That took 4 years. I still know the time in 2007 when I sat with one coach and one fitness coordinator and said, this is going to change. So it took 7, 8, 9. It took 3 years going into 2010. I've come here and thinking, well, that game's been out there for a little while now, but reality was this club wasn't ready for it. The player group wasn't ready for it. And one of the things I've said before is, if you're going to be pig-headed about life, you don't go too far, because pig-headedness is technically about yourself, because you've got it right and they've got to change for me. I look at it and go, no, I've got to change for them, because the capabilities of those players playing the same way as Collingwood did is different, whereas Carlton have got certain strengths. And I say from round 1, 2, 3 and perhaps 4, we made a subtle change, and we've changed again, and now we are very, very satisfied where we're at. So from round 1 to now, we are a better side. We are more advanced in a lot of areas, but we're still not knocking over the best sides. And what we've got to do is keep experimenting with players, bringing players in. We played 35. If it means bringing in the 36th, 7th and 8th to make us better, that's what we'll do, so that we become more efficient in the way we play, so we can actually win those games. But we are better in percentage terms. I can't say. It varies between probably 7.5 and 12.5. Somewhere in between there, I reckon we're a better side. So up to 1/8 better in a lot of the things we do. So does that account for last year's, I think, similarities in the ladder? Well, I can't be held for that one. It's like when I took over Collingwood, they finished bottom. Second year we finished second bottom. Did we improve? We improved dramatically in the second year. We won double the number of games, introduced new players, and 2 years away from a grand final. Are we 2 years away from a grand final? I'm not a soothsayer. But we are better placed, better performed, and have a very good comprehension of the game and a far more confident appreciation of the game.